Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Final Fantasy XVI. We are in the gardens in front of the throne room and we're about to head on in. We just proclaimed to our brother Joshua that we will protect him whatever happens, cause he's a bit not so confident when it comes to whatever he has to do with the Phoenix. So we'll be there to protect him until he learns how to. For now, let's just avoid our mother, cause she's a little bit of a... how can I say that? Not a very nice person towards me. And let's go outside the door and talk to the Archduke. Which of course is our father and a lot nicer than anyone we've seen so far. Making an effort. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to operate. Use X to access them and then hold R2 to push or pull with all your might. Gives us a little bit of feedback on our controller. Alright, pretty dark in here, not much to see.
Good luck.
Aww. Torgal is very cute though. See you later.
Commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
Fire flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
So the Blight is the cause of the war later?
This will be a bitter fight.
It will be, yeah.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
He knows what he's doing.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
You can see that his father knows that he shouldn't speak ill of his mother, but
We ride at dawn.
he wants to fix that a little bit as well.
Yes, Your Grace.
If she cannot deny his strength anymore, then maybe contact will be a little bit better. Active Time Lore. Hold the pad to access the Active Time Lore feature, a compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progression. ATL can even be viewed during most cutscenes. All RTL entries can be accessed later in the game. Cool. Let's test it out. Yes. Okay, so these are little lore pieces of things that are happening right now, so we can catch up in case we need to, which I think is extremely useful when you haven't played a while and you want to catch up on where you are and how it works. I think this is going to be like an incredibly valuable system. But like I said, later on it will probably be in some kind of menu where we can rewatch it, and I can use it in between the episodes just to learn a little bit more about the world. I will try not to use it too much during the game, because if we are seeing a cutscene, I hate to stop that just to look at the lore pieces, but I think it's very, very intriguing. It is.
We drove the Iron Blood from our shores once before, but their patriarch still dreams of spreading his message to Storm. And when the Crusaders march, they move a damn sight quicker than the Blight ever did.
So we recapture the Mother Crystal, end their ambitions, and secure the duchy.
Only the light of the Phoenix can guide us through these dark days. But that does not mean I'm happy asking this of Joshua. Look after him, won't you?
Even if it costs me my life.
Let's make sure it doesn't come to that.
Yeah. So I do think that the war we saw at the beginning of the game with adult Clive, that might have set into motion because of the Blight. Because he said that he needs to conquer another region or something in order to gain the power, the blessing of the crystals in order to fight the Blight or something. I get a feeling that that is a lot more meaningful than we might know right now. Like, the Blight is very impactful. But I'm guessing at some point we'll see this Blight in person and see how bad it really is. But of all games I've played with something that is called a Blight, it's never a good thing.
No messages, my lord.
Alright. Look at that. A beautiful view of the castle and the surrounding mountain area. Damn, there's a gigantic lake, isn't it? I can't wait to explore that. I wonder if we'll get a boat at some point. Oh wait, this is our chambers. Well, we might as well.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless. A man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, the relationship is not going very well, is it? And she really, really don't like Clive. At least now we know why. Because he doesn't officially have the power of the Phoenix. Because he was rejected.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
Very nice girl as well.
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
There
Since
is.
coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be alright, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
Go for it, man.
It's getting cold.
She wants it as
We should go
well.
in. My lady.
Just a hug to keep her warm.
Good night, Clive.
Why did he hesitate? Because they do seem to fit well together. On the other hand, I'm pretty sure this mission that is coming up is extremely important to Clive. And he might want to focus on that as well. Oh, do we get to ride our own chocobo?
Rosia, I won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck!
Thank you, but we don't need any luck. We'll succeed anyway.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us And shield the firebird's flame forevermore! Its grace departs! Open the gates!
Such a sight, isn't it?
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
We can't use the chocobo.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then.
Wade and Tyler.
Blessing of the crystals go with us.
I think they missed an opportunity there with the Biggs and Wedge. If you know, you know. Alright, so there's a map and a location where we need to go to. The world map. The world map displays all locations, indicated by the glowing pins, currently available to Clive to use via fast travel. Okay, so we're not actually walking everywhere on the world map, we just have point for point where we need to go. Alright, good to know. This is the castle where we are right now, and we are going to Stillwind. Alright, let's travel. Stillwind, the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. This is going to be your first combat area, I bet. Do want to see if we can check out our two assistants' stats as well. Maybe there is a big sandwich in there somewhere.
Eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. What's your step, my lord?
And everything else.
Lost in a fog. Timely accessories. Feeling overwhelmed? Try keeping one or more of the 5 timely accessories. For example, the Ring of Timely Strikes allows the wearer to chain complex attacks combos only using square. The Ring of Timely Focus slows time before an incoming attack, allowing for an extended evasion window. As with all items, timely accessories can be equipped and unequipped on the gear tab in the main menu. Yeah, we saw that when we were going through the menus last episode. Yeah, and I will try not to use them unless I really need to. Because like I said, I'm not great at very sophisticated action combats and stuff like that, but we'll have to see. Alright, let's go to the menu. Okay, looks like we can only see Clive's attributes. Is there any way for us to look at our party? It is cute though, like old sprites that is Super Nintendo era. Alright, you just gotta assume that they are equipped with the best of their pieces, and they'll do their best to keep me alive. Alright, let's explore.
Not exactly the most well-maintained path.
But who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the Blight.
I'm getting kind of nervous knowing that this will probably be our first area with combat.
The old village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
Yeah, but first we're gonna fully explore the area, so you find at least all the items, and if there are enemies, they're all going down. See if we can get there through here. What are those? Goblins? Or trolls? Great start, man. Really. Damn, they're ugly.
With me.
Magic Burst. Using triangle after striking an opponent with square to conjure a magic explosion that deals significant will damage. Okay, so this is a timing thing, isn't it? We'll see if we can figure it out. Alright. I guess we need to look at enemies before we can target them. Unless they already defeated them.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
I'm pretty sure there will be more ahead. See what we can destroy in our environment. Doesn't seem like it's much. But so far so good. But like I said, this is the first area we're going through with the first actual combat situation. I can assume that it will be a little bit easier than other locations just to ease us in the entire combat strategy. So right now we can probably get by with a little bit of mashing the square button. I'm pretty sure very soon in other areas, yeah, it's gonna be a lot harder to do so. Strength tonic. I'm guessing there's temporarily increase of strength. Do we want to equip that on our shortcut? We got stone skin, defense, and this is attack power for 10% for 60 seconds. We're gonna keep it in mind.
Welcome to Stillwind.
Have care, my lord.
There's more.
Loot. Some enemies will drop gil or items upon their defeat. Loot is gathered automatically by approaching the glittering icons. It's cool that they have some kind of execute attack once they hit the floor. Mortal blow. Alright, anything laying on the floor? That's a bunch of money. Yeah, I gotta make sure that I try to mix it up a bit, because in games like this, with action combat heavy, the more you mix it up, the easier a fight will be, because the enemy can start to learn the ways you do it, and start to go against it. So yeah. So right now we only have a few different moves, so it's not a lot, but even then, even if it's just for me, I still have to try and mix it up a bit more in this. Okay, this is where I need to be, and then I'm going this way. Oh no, I think this is where we came from, yeah, of course. Anything we can do here? No, cannot break our surroundings. I think. I'm seeing that the butterflies are basically pointing in the direction where we need to be at. So even without using the L3 button to get a more of a view on where we need to be, we still have the butterfly to guide us does as well. Ooh, let's check upstairs. But the guys were definitely right. This town, it's gone. It's definitely gone. Insufficient inventory space. Potion used. Okay, so that's what it meant. Because I did notice that when I was watching that it's 4 of 4, 2 of 3, 1 of 2 and 2 of 2. So that means that that's our carrying capacity, which is extremely low actually. Which will limit us in what we can do during a fight. I wonder if later on in the story we can enhance that through quest or maybe getting different equipment? I hope so, because I'm not super confident in my combat abilities, and having a few more healing items and things like that will definitely help us a lot.
Watch out, my lord. Some of their number are spell slingers. And what a number! We'll all have our hands full here.
Alright, I wanna aim for that one. Ah yes, you're down from the hill, so you're now mine. New enemies approaching. Keep them coming. We can handle it. Still can't get that fireball straight out of an attack. I think we'll have plenty of opportunity to practice this in between the episodes, because I do think if we can master that, that will definitely make combat a lot easier, because it did say it was significant damage. And if even the game says that, you know it has to be true. My potion. Okay, this is actually exactly where we need to be. Just gonna make sure we don't miss anything. No, I think we're okay.
We should be nearing the old village square.
It might not be a nest of goblins.
Maybe there's something leading the goblins. Well, it definitely doesn't want us to leave, that's for sure.
Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord. I'm working on it. He's the leader. But we'll have to take care of his followers first.
All right. See if I can aim for the mages first. But they will be the weakest and the most annoying. Ah, there it is, magic burst. See, we can do it if we want to.
And there was one.
Ooh, that's a big one.
On your feet, Sir Wade.
Here it comes.
Formidable foes. Larger enemies must be faced with caution. They have far more HP than their smaller counterparts and will often use devastating abilities to overwhelm opponents. Use the Blessing of the Phoenix to not only deal considerable damage to these enemies, but also break their wills. Break an enemy's will can stagger it, leaving it unable to act and vulnerable to attacks.
Founder, that's a swing and a half. Be ready to move when it winds up for another.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Alright, parry after that. Partial stagger. Enemies will become partial staggered when their will gauges is reduced to 50%, creating a short opening in which combination attacks are easily landed. Oh, I was a little bit late with trying to avoid that. Whenever I try to do a magical burst, I get too late to counter it. Alright, let's go for it. Hitting them while they're down. Completely reducing an enemy's will gauge will stagger it. Extra damage is dealt when an enemy is fully staggered, increasing with each strike landed up to a maximum of 150%. The total amount of damage dealt during this time is displayed upon the enemy regaining its senses. Yeah, practice the burst! Alright, we're halfway there, so we're doing pretty well. Alright, big swing, let's get out.
Not quite. Let's try. My thanks. Come on.
Yeah, you will not attack me that easily. If I can help it. A little bit too soon. Oh, we're still okay. We're plenty of HP left to mess around with.
Let's try.
I think I got hit quite a few times with that one, so let's heal a bit.
I'm in your debt.
Alright, let's take him down. Got him. Beautiful. Giga's slain. Level up. Ah, nice. You actually see the stats when you level up. I like that. So to attack, to defense. Alright, not bad at all. I take them all. Battle rewards. Following important battles, a separate results screen will appear displaying battle performance and rewards. Rewards are based on performance and may include items, gear, ability points and experience points. Ooh, we got the hard leather armlets. Is there any way to see like how our performance is judged? Just to see if we can improve on certain aspects? Because I can definitely improve on this, but I'm happy with how it went. Okay, hard leather armlets. Though at first glance this modest wrist piece might appear uncomfortable for those cursed with fleshy forearms, upon further inspection one would be relieved to discover the band's incomplete, affording its wearer a modicum of comfort, be he swine or starveling. So, basic equipment. I'll still take it though. It's gonna run.
Come back and fight, you coward! After him, before he summons the rest.
Gear and abilities. Gear can significantly improve player attributes, but only when equipped via the gear tab in the main menu. Similarly, the right abilities can turn the tide of battle, but only if learned and mastered via the ability tab in the main menu. Mastering existing abilities, as well as learning new ones, require ability points, which are earned in battle or by completing quests. Alright, let's get into our menus. Gear. Ooh, 152 ability points. Yeah, we'll look into it a little bit more on how to spend those points, or if just the existence of those points are what increases our abilities. But well, I will figure it out. Let's see. 10 extra defense is almost a third extra, so that's really good. Only the timely, so I will leave it there. Main menu abilities. Ability points can be spent in ability tab to acquire new abilities, as well as upgrade existing ones. If you are unsatisfied with Clive's current build, reset all abilities and try again. There is no penalty for doing so. Oh, that's really nice. Because normally with games like this you have to pay gold or something like that, another currency, in order to get it reset. But the fact that we can do it for free means we can mix it up if we feel like we can get more out of it with a different build. Or if I get tips in the comments about why not try this, then we can try that as well. Ability details. Details of each ability and feats can be viewed by selecting its icon. A sword indicates an ability capacity for dealing damage, and stars indicates an ability capacity for breaking a target's will. Alright, so basically we're gonna get like trees and stuff. Okay, these things must probably be put on hold. Phoenix Swift. To master, spend 375, which we do not have. Rising Flames. Okay, upgrade for 500. Ah, wait, so those are two different moves. And I do have both of them. Have I been using the flames instead of the shift? Oh, the shift is of course when we use the circle to get towards our enemies. Yeah, of course. So what is all this? Stomp for 15. Okay, so this basically means we can do aerial attacks. Alright. Which is definitely useful, but since I only have a limited amount of points at this time, I want to make sure I pick the right one. Burning Blade. This seems actually kind of nice, really simple. Nothing too weird. Oh, mastered, of course, because we already learned this. Jump. Yeah, we already know how. Dodge. Melee. Aerial attack. Magic. And magic burst, and we can master that. Right, so we have 152 points. Will there be anything we want to spend those points on? I think at first glance I do like the stomp though. Ooh, this one as well. A very easy way to increase our potency with our magic. Can't deny that. Alright, I think I will like this one as well. This one not necessarily needed, because we can do that with just our circle button. This might be cool too. Okay, we have 87 points left. Don't need that yet. Shift recovery might be nice as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy whatever is seemingly useful just to spend the points. And later on we'll grind to master out all the other movesets. Of course, while playing the game perfectly. Alright, it already increased our capabilities in the fight. And whatever we face next will be, technically speaking, a lot easier. Alright, that's where we need to be. The question is, when we follow him, I'm pretty sure he's gonna call a lot more minions towards him. And whatever other big friends he still has. Potion, good. Because we did spend one.
There he is.
Oh, he's definitely trying to lure us somewhere. Okay, we can go over it. No, I don't trust it. He's definitely trying to lure us somewhere. Somewhere he can have the advantage. We cannot go through here. Doesn't seem the way. Alright, you know what? I think we're gonna leave it here, the episode. Next time we're gonna continue our pursuit after that Master Goblin and see what kind of things he can throw at us next. Because I'm pretty sure, like I said, there are gonna be more enemies attacking us and maybe even more giant goblins. Really nice just to see how well our moves has worked on us, how much it improves us, and of course if we can do it better and faster. Right, but that's gonna be next time. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you are still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as you continue the chase after the Master Goblin. See you then. Bye bye.